welcome to Google with Mr. Gabe. Today we're going to be talking about Google Classroom. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to click up here on the waffle cone, whatever you want to call it. Click over here on Google Classroom. As you can see, I'm in a couple classes already. If you want to start your own class, you go up here to the plus sign. You hit. If you're going to join a class, you hit join class. If you're going to create a class, which we're going to do, you're going to hit that. You can name it. Section, you can do whatever. You can put your grade. You can put whatever subject you're using. I'm just going to put 5th grade. You're doing your subject, whatever, and what room you're in. There we go, and you hit create. There it goes. Okay, once you're in here, here is your class code. This is what you can use to display to your students, and then they can join your class. If you hit this, it pulls it up. So if you have like a smartboard or anything like that, you can put that up, and the kids where we went on and hit that plus, they would hit the plus and go to join class, and then they would type in this code and they would join your class. We're going to close that out. You can select a theme, specific theme that you would like to use. There's a bunch on here. I'm just going to pick that one. Or you can actually upload a photo if you have one. I do not, so I'm not uploading a photo. And then up here, let's say you want to post a message to your class. You would hit this, and you can share a message with your class. And you would put just like that. Okay. I already have, I'm going to back out of this and go to a class that I'm already in. I already have set up. So you can see a little more. Here is the class that I have now. As you can see, this is the stream page that has all the assignments that I have put onto Google Classroom for them so far. As you can see, there's a lot. If you go to, there's a couple tabs up here. If you go to classwork, this organizes them a little better. You can actually make topics and put them in specific topics so the kids can find them a little easier, and you can find them a little easier. So we have a civil rights topic. We have a fact and opinion topic. We have a Harry Potter topic. That was a book that we had read. We had a President's Day topic. We had a bunch of different assignments to do for President's Day. There were some other old ones too that have recently been deleted. You can also click on different views. If you hit Google Calendar, it shows you when the assignments are due on the calendar. So you can look at it that way as well. Up here you can see these are the teachers that are on this Google Classroom. If you want to add another teacher to it, you can hit that and invite them. These are all of my students. You can also email their parents or guardians, and then they can have access to the classroom as well. You can see some of the parents have access, some do not. And you can also see some of the grades, or whether or not things have been turned in for some of these students. Green means it's turned in. If it's done late, you'll see a little message underneath that says done late. And if it's missing, you'll see it in bright red that it's missing. Let's say you want to create an assignment. You go up here, you go from stream to classwork. You can hit create, and you see a bunch of different options. You got an assignment, a quiz assignment. You can post a question. You can just drop some material, or you can reuse a post, or if you just want to create a topic. Now, let's say I wanted to create a assignment, and I want to call it chapter 14. Okay, you can assign points to it, or you can leave it ungraded. I'm going to make it worth 3 points. Due date, you can make the due date whenever. Make it Friday the 5th. You can put it under a topic if you want. Let's put it there. Then you can either add an attachment, add something from your Google Drive, add a YouTube video, or embed something. We are going to go here. We are going to, that's under recent. Go to my drive. Frindle. What did I say? 14? Where is 14? There it is. Click on that. Now you can put on grade importing. So if you click on that, after you grade it on Google Forms and you hit import, you should be able to it should automatically import all the grades from Google Forms onto Google Classroom. You hit assign, like that, boom. And where'd it go? It's down the bottom. Frindle, chapter 14. Kids will click on that. It tells you how many people were assigned. It tells you how many turned it in. So if you look at, let's look at this one. 21 people have turned it in. 5 people still have not done this assignment here, as you can see. Has yet to be graded. They have all but 5 students that did it. So I can click on it, I can grade it there, and then I can, this is not a Google site, therefore I have to just manually type in the grades, as you can see. But let's say that she got a 7, you can do that. She got a 5, I'm just making these up, I can delete them later. So you do that, and then what you do is, after you've graded them all, you can highlight those students, and you hit return, like that, and it will return those grades to those students that you have hit. And they will get a message back saying what grade they got on that assignment. Let's say you just wanted to post some material. You would just click on that. I'm just going to show you an example of something that I did. This would pop up and you can post some material that the kids might want to use for a reference or anything. For instance, I will show you right here for Harry Potter. Because some of the kids did not have the book, I found a PDF version of the novel so that when we did read it in class, the kids, all they had to do was go on Google Classroom, click on this, and voila, there's the whole book. It was much easier for them to do that way. Also, what I had a copy of the audiobook. So if you look there, they would click on that. And let's say we were reading chapter 7. They would just click on chapter 7, put their headphones on, and they had chapter 7 right there. And all they had to do was listen to it. So if they were absent and they missed us reading it in class, all they had to do was pop on their headphones at home, and voila, they could listen to the story right there. One of the cool things I feel is if you create an assignment with another Google app, for instance, Google Forms, like this. View the assignment. As you can see, I had graded this before, but this student had turned it in late. If you grade it on Google Forms, for instance, where is it? I had graded it on here. You can then import the grade to here. So if you hit this button up here, it says import grades. If you turn it on when you create it, if you put import on there, then you should be able to import the grades. So if I hit this, it should import his grade because his grade was not in there before. It did. So then I would just hit this and it goes to return and it sends the grade back to this student. You can put a comment. Turn. And it sends it back to him. There it goes. So that's it for now. Hopefully I've given you enough to get you started on Google Classroom, and good luck, and I hope it all goes great. Thanks.